Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Demo Pro Gaming Show. And today we got a spicy video because, man, oh man, what the hell is going on with Sony PlayStation and their new approach to gaming? So, MVG posted this on Twitter and it went viral, nuts. Everybody's talking about it. So Sony might be preparing a PS5 PC cross-buy feature. Keep in mind, it was discovered a few years back that Sony was working on a PlayStation PC launcher. And look, guys, hey, Sony PlayStation fanboys are losing their mind over this, and we've seen this a mile away, right? And we've been talking about this in the channel for a long time about Sony PlayStation having no presence in mobile gaming and no presence in the PC except for the exclusives that they've been porting to Steam. Now, they want to increase their monthly active users. So how do they do that? Selling PlayStation 5s is not gonna cut it. They want more. So what do? They trying to become a PC app. Yeah, exactly the one thing that everybody thought that Xbox was gonna do and the Sony PlayStation was never gonna go ahead and follow Xbox. Here it is. It is happening, and it's the most hilarious thing to see all the Sony PlayStation fanboys crashing out over this. Look, it's so petty. Crying over more people being able to access PlayStation, man, it's a good thing for PlayStation. And shout out to PlayStation because cross buy and cross progression, all of that, like cross play, like it should be the standard. Like, I remember when Borderlands 3 came out, the game, one of the reasons why the game didn't do so good, it was because PlayStation refused to enable crossplay between platforms. But fast forward, it's been like what, like 6, 7 years, and now PlayStation is on board to becoming another PC app, just like Xbox. And the funny thing about it is that we got all these Sony PlayStation fanboys talking about how this was never gonna happen. That Sony PlayStation would never put a launcher on PC, and here we are, 2025. Gaming is changing. Get on with the program. If you want more power, if you want the best performance, get you a PC. Playing on consoles is still a good viable way, but we have to wait. What the hell is going on with the prices of next generation, and whether it makes sense to keep playing on console or moving on to PC? Stay tuned in the channel because I'm building a brand new PC and I'm probably gonna go live on Sunday when I build it with the homies. They coming over, they're gonna help me do it, and we're gonna get it done. And you see that it's really not the most difficult thing. Anyways, bro, this is crazy. So we're gonna get into some of that Sony PlayStation fanboy saw. We're gonna get into the comments of in under MBG's post. Alson Gomez in the house. He's saying this. So play anywhere. Hilarious. PlayStation is dead. Am I right? Look, I know it's a fanboy comment. He's just literally clowning MBG. But this is a response by MBG. Pretty sure Sony was doing this during the PS3 era, man. Yeah, during the Vita and PSP and all of that, PlayStation had buy everywhere. Like you buy a game on the PlayStation and you were able to access it through the Vita. But it's its own device, right? It's within the own ecosystem of PlayStation and Sony PlayStation devices. Now, when you're porting to Windows and when you are doing this with Windows, you are going towards Xbox platform. Yeah, Microsoft owns Windows, and that's the operating system that everybody uses. Is the standard. I know a lot of nerds out there are gonna be capping for Linux and shit, but like it's not the easiest thing to do. It's kind of complicated and not everybody use it. In top of that, a lot of games don't go to Linux. So let's start there. So the thing is, man, it's so funny to see these ponies backpedaling and just thinking that PlayStation won't do what Xbox do, when in fact Xbox is making a lot of revenue. We know how greedy they gotten, and they just want more. Well, PlayStation, same thing. They want more, and you will see how Nintendo and other places and whatever, they're gonna start opening up the doors for newer users and also more people, because at the end of the day, this is what they want. They want to make more money, and the one way that you can make more money is by exposing exposing your product to more people and being more out there, getting more, eyes on you. So yeah, I mean, PlayStation had this feature back in the day within their own ecosystem, but now they're expanding to doing it on the Windows. And look, it's a beautiful thing. I applaud Sony PlayStation because this is the right thing to do. And look, get ready because the next Xbox, the next generation of Xbox will contain all these PC stores. And we're talking here in the channel and in different podcasts that I've been like, what is going to be Sony PlayStation response to the new generation of consoles having all these options when it comes to stores? Like you're gonna get the Xbox Microsoft Store, the original one, and you're also gonna get stores like Steam, Epic, GOG, City Keys, all of that in your console. Now, PlayStation is only gonna offer you some exclusive games because I mean, let's keep it real. When was the last time that Sony PlayStation was going crazy with games, except for the PS4 generation, right? This generation, they haven't really done it like that. They really behind Xbox. Look at Xbox dropping around 7, 8 first party games in 1 year. Sony PlayStation just dropped Gozo Jote and MLB, but we know that doesn't count because all you care about is exclusives, right? And MLB The Show, sadly, is not an exclusive for PlayStation. So that being said, man, what do you think about this in the comments? Are you rocking with this or not? Do you like this new change for PlayStation? Because this is a pro-consumer move. And look, I like it because I don't really play on PlayStation like that, but if they bring some good games to PC, why not? I love playing video games. So if they give me good content and fire ass games, why not? So let's hope that PlayStation can keep this up and they can keep on improving and evolving, right? Because PlayStation has to evolve. Xbox did it for the reasons that they did it, but now PlayStation needs to do it if they want to become bigger. And then we're gonna battle it out. It's gonna be platform wars right now, and people are gonna decide where they're gonna buy the games. And this is gonna bring more competition, which would lead to better deals and better prices for us. Competition between all these companies is good ultimately for us, the gamers. So yeah, getting into more of the salt. And MBG was really responding to everybody. He's really concerned about people not liking this move by PlayStation. Y'all still sure about the whole day and date on PC not happening, and it'll run pretty great right beside Steam on the Xbox Hybrid. Sony helping to end the console wars. Thank you guys. So I mean, there you go. And then look, MBG out here responding. He's pretty concerned about the whole thing, and he's saying, "Who's y'all?" I've been saying for the last year, Sony will probably go there and date. Even say that they should do it with Death Stranding too. Sometimes it seems like you and others I see in the replies are the ones who want to keep the back and forth going on, which is kind of like funny being MBG trying to stop console wars because I mean at the end of the day you go to the channel and this is all he has. The console war content, crapping on Xbox and all of that. And look, that's fair because at the end of the day he's a Sony PlayStation fan. He's got a certain following speaking about Sony PlayStation news and also taking, big dumps on Xbox. That being said, guys, this is all I got for you. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that I'm bringing because I mean YouTube is being crazy lately. The algorithm has been killing me. But whatever, I'm coming back with fire content. We're going in for real. It's just that I've been extremely busy to go ahead and give you the usual content that I do, like, you know what I mean, clipping all these fanboys, making all these videos super cool like that. I just really haven't had the time because I've been focusing in work and in focusing in myself. I've been working out. I've been trying to get back in shape because this year taking care of my newborn is being extremely hard. Lack of sleep, bad nutrition because we just got to get going. But now I'm trying to get back into shape, get ready for the summer because I do live here in South Florida. Everybody look good, so I want to look good as well to go ahead and stunt in the beach. So yeah, guys, I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy Demo Flow. Check it out.